Hi, everybody. We're going to make a family Christmas tree. This is a personalized family Christmas tree. It's not the same as the other Christmas tree that we made. It's similar, but not quite the same. But we'll probably start out the same way. Here's everything we need. And if you don't have a garlic press, I don't know. I don't know what you can do it a different way. You can do it the way we did on the other tree. So we're cutting out a tree. And actually, the first lines I made did not go all the way through. It was just to get the basic shape. Because that line in the middle, we're not going to cut that through. So it looks like an upside down ice cream cone. And this also was one of the first ones I made, so I might not have edited quite as well as I should have. So we're going to do this one with the garlic press. And when you squeeze the clay out of the garlic press, just squeeze a little bit out. And don't put it on the tree yet. Just put it down like I'm doing. And then we'll arrange it on the tree. Now, I have several garlic presses. I've probably told you this before, and I never clean them. I just use them for the different colors. Like this is my green garlic press. Can't remember last time I cleaned it. Then I have a red one. I have a white one. I think I have a blue one. I don't remember what I used the blue for. And I have a black one and a brown one. And those are all to do hair and fur. But I hardly ever use those. This is the one I use the most, obviously for green. And now we're just going to layer it up. Starting from the bottom, we're going to go up. I sold quite a few of these at the craft shows. I have a funny story on this. A woman bought one of these at the craft show, and a few days later, she paid by check. And a few days later, I got a phone call from her husband, and he wanted to know what she spent that check on. And I was like, wow. Whoa. If my husband ever did that, whoa. Well, I don't know the circumstances, but I thought that was kind of weird. But that was, oh my gosh, that was in the 80s. I think that was way before the internet or any of that stuff. So now we have our tree, and I guess I should have edited here. And I say that all the time, don't I, on these early videos where I was still learning about how to edit and do all that stuff. So look, and I'm cleaning. I shouldn't even show that. But the tree looks nice. And now we're going to roll that out and we're going to make that the tree skirt. And we're going to put that on top of the green there. And don't worry if some of the green is looking out at the bottom because we're going to put fringe on there. So that's okay. My tree looks really straight here, But somehow, by the time I got to the end, it looked a little lopsided, so I don't know how I managed that. And now we're going to put a bunch of those on. We're going to make one for each name. And I think this one was a family of 5. Well, maybe I'm not doing one for each name. Wow, it's been so long since I did this. Yeah, this was a very good seller at the shows, but I finally ended up towards the end of the shows just doing my most popular family ornaments. Because I was making too many different designs, too much for people to choose from. And what happens then is that you neglect the really good sellers, and you have to kind of figure out what is really selling well, super well. And for me, that would be the snowman families, the oh gosh, the star family. Can't even remember all of them now. So I really got to the point where I only had 5 different designs in family ornaments, whereas I think I have almost 30 or 40 of them altogether, but I had to cut back. All right, I think somebody's coming in, so I'm going to stop. I'm back. That was my brother coming home, and I told him not to disturb me while I'm narrating. So, yeah, I had too many family ornaments for people to choose from. And then they would stand there forever, and which you don't want your customers standing in your booth too long because that keeps other people from coming in and buying. So if somebody is looking for 10, 15 minutes or longer to see what they want to buy, that keeps another person from coming in and buying. So you want to make the selection process as easy as possible for them. And another thing I want to tell you, if your booth is empty, nobody will come in. But as soon as somebody comes into your booth, everybody crowds in. So, and I really hope that this virus thing gets controlled because it would be a shame if we lost craft shows. Oh, excuse me. I've been doing pretty good. Haven't coughed too much. And now you can see that this is very similar to the single tree we made. Now you can also, instead of doing this there, you can put the candy cane rope there, but I thought that would have been a little too much considering we had it up on the tree. Oh, goodness, I'm getting tired. I think this is maybe video number 10 I've narrated today, and if I do them like, as I make the videos, then I know I have things to say, but when you do 10 in a row, you kind of run out of stuff to say. And this one has a bow at the top. Now, you see there's the star cookie cutter, and you could You could put a star up there if you want. If you prefer that to the bow, that's fine. I'm still trying to figure out how I managed to get this thing lopsided looking. It looks okay there. Maybe it's just the way I photographed the final ornament. And here I am again. I don't know what I'm doing here, that I'm not doing anything really. So it's a mystery to me what I'm going to do next. I hope you hang in there with me to see what it is. I really could have cut this out. I think next time I do this, instead of diving right into doing the narration, I will have to go through them and see if they need to be further edited. Because, wow, I don't know. Still trying to figure out why it was lopsided. I'm going to do the bow at the top. Oh, and I'm not talking. I'm so sorry. I really need to figure out how to put a little bit of music in so between talking you have a little bit of music. I'll figure it out. Put all the little white balls. And like I said, you can do different color balls on the tree, whatever. And I have not put the hook in yet. I'm surprised. Well, I just did the bow, so that's not surprising. And also on this video, I am doing this on May 3rd, 2020. Although the video was made 2 or 3 years ago, but I'm doing the voiceover today. So I'm going to put a little star on the side, and that's where we're going to put the year. And that really needed a little bit of that color there because there was a little too much red, white, and green. So that little pop of yellow is good. And of course, on the star, I have to put my holly leaves and berry. I like doing that backing on the ornaments. It just makes it look so nice and neat on the back. There it is, all done. And make sure you bake it according to the instructions on your package. And that's a fairly good size ornament. And there it is. It looks lopsided to me there. I don't know why. But there it is, all done. And that's it for this one. See you next time. Bye.